I have a question about product images on Amazon that maybe somebody can help me answer. And that question is, what the f***? Who is this white woman posing next to these hair pics? But Andrew, you might say, anybody with curly hair can find a use for a hair pic. Yes, and that's not my point. But what I will say is if you go out of your way to call it an afro comb in your product description, then it might behoove you to actually have a black person in the product image, at least a brown person with a fro. The comb has a black power fist on it, and yet you got it snuggled up next to some Amy Adams looking person. Give it a basic plastic one. She don't need all that. What in the white Jesus? Who did this? And it doesn't stop there. I found a couple of shirts that were clearly made in remembrance of George Floyd and in support of the Black Lives Matter movement, but Lord, this ain't it. I guess my basic question here is why? Why this model? Why this text? And why this shirt? Who asked for this? You know what I need? I need a cute little crop top. Ooh, and it should say, please, I can't breathe, because I want to support the movement. And also, I can relate, because I get seasonal allergies and I get all stuffed up and I can't breathe at all. It's very relatable. And why does she look like she's teasing her partner in bed? Like her partner's just laying there butt naked and she's standing in front talking about, ooh, you know you ain't gonna be able to breathe tonight after this good loving. Come on. Then there's the tank top version of the shirt, in which it becomes painfully obvious that the text is actually just photoshopped onto a stock model. And they couldn't even get that right. And again, what is this pose? She got the hip popped, she got the piercing gaze, she got the parted and glossed lips. The man is dead. It's actually impressive. In just one photo, you have managed to trivialize an entire movement, dehumanize me as a black person, and offend me as a graphic designer. Congratulations. Now, out of all the caucasity we've seen thus far, this one takes the cake. This is definitely another Photoshop stock image, but this is why it's particularly troubling. Not only is a white person wearing this shirt inappropriate, but the model has his hands in his pockets, just the way Derek Chauvin had his hands in his pockets when he was murdering George Floyd. Look, everything creates meaning whether or not you want it to, and this imagery feels like a smug, malicious attack on black folks. And white people, if you find yourself wanting to support the movement but you genuinely aren't sure which shirts you're allowed to wear, here's a hot tip. Don't wear anything that has me, my, I, no pronouns allowed, because they are referring to black people most of the time. I don't know who makes these photos, whether it's Amazon or a third party that sends them to Amazon and they just put them up on the website. But the fact that this shirt, and really all the shirts and products I found, can be represented on a website in this way demonstrates a clear issue with the practices surrounding product listings on this site and probably on many other sites. Either nobody's checking these photos before they go up online, or somebody is and they don't see an issue. Either way is a problem.